So, do you guys remember in the last episode, I think it was, when I talked about me never having to redo episodes? Other than the one time that I had to do the same episode 3 times in the Hard Gold Let's Play, which was literally a couple of episodes ago. You might be wondering why we're in the box. I'm going to explain that first, and then I'll get into why I'm re-recording this episode. Between episodes, I actually checked up on the catch list for... Oh, don't drop your controller. On the catch list for Route 2, because somewhere in the back of my mind I was like, does pinwheel claws apply? Because while grinding there, I ran into a Donphan. And I am pretty sure I'm not supposed to run into any Pokemon that I've already encountered on previous routes, because I have got a catch them all mode on in the randomizer. So I looked it up, and I was half right. In Generation 7, which is Let's Go, Pikachu and Eevee, there is different catch routes, catch lists for the north and the south part of this route. In every other generation, which is 1, 2, 3 and 4, it's the same catch list, so pinwheel claws does not actually apply. Which means that Strange the Meditite is going to have to be placed inside the box. And that leads me right into the next topic, because I already know what the gym leader is going to have. And I'm going to recreate the entire battle. Other than one small thing. And this is not going to be in my favor. Recreating this battle is actually going to have me at a disadvantage. Also, it's literally 40 degrees Celsius outside today. Yesterday, when I recorded, it was 40, not 43, 34. Today, it's literally 40. At least, rounded up, it's 40. It's like 39.1 or something. So it's 39. This is going to be even worse as far as like random commentary goes than the last episode. I want you to be aware. Hopefully, it's going to be a bit more politically correct, because on the last episode, I went on about like Marvel and minority baiting, and while I haven't had that episode go up yet, because the episode 1 of this Let's Play is actually going up right around the time that I'm probably going to wrap up this episode. So that episode hasn't gone up yet. The first 3 episodes, of course, of the Pokemon Hard Gold Randomizer will go up, have already gone up, and I'll get to that in a little bit. So I want to go through the team with you for a second. Tian learned nothing new, because I literally didn't give him any experience. I didn't need him in Switch training. Iroh didn't learn anything new, but just got better stats. And Joey learned nothing new and still kind of useless. So the first Pokemon is going to be a Breloom. And in my first attempt, I karate chopped him and I got a critical hit on the first try. And that really saved my ass, because he only got off 1 move and I don't know what other moves he has. His second Pokemon is going to be a Wobbuffet, and I wish that I had my initial reaction to that, because I was actually scared for a moment there. But then I realized, you see, the same thing is happening here, other than the fact that originally in the first recording, Breloom's HP was already in the red at this point. I don't think Breloom can really do anything against me, other than the fact that I'm getting paralyzed, which I didn't think about. So, other than this Breloom, the second part of this battle is going to be the exact same, because Wobbuffet doesn't actually have any damaging moves. And what are the odds? Okay, this battle is going significantly less well. So why do I use a Pokeball? I wanted to use a potion. Don't be a thief. Yeah, I didn't mean to. Potion. Heal up Tian. Then allow me to land a karate chop. For the love of Arceus. Please. Allow me. Nothing else I can go into. I mean, I can poison him, I suppose. But that's going to be the strategy for Wobbuffet, because Wobbuffet doesn't have any damaging moves whatsoever. He only has Counter, Mirror Coat, Safeguard, and maybe another move. So I just went to Gloom, to Iroh, and poisoned him and just that was it. Poison stalled the heck out of him, which admittedly wasn't that interesting to watch probably. I'm going to do the exact same thing to him now because it's literally the only thing I can do. Because the only other damaging moves I have are Bite, which requires me getting hits, which can't happen against Wobbuffet, and Low Kick and Karate Chop, which both are not very effective against Wobbuffet. The exact same thing again. I missed my first poison powder, but last time he used Safeguard, which wasted a couple of turns. Okay, he's going to get poisoned now. I'm going to use Absorb, just to speed it up a little bit, because 1/16 HP every turn. I'm not going to stay here for 16 turns. That's just not going to happen. Why would I use poison powder twice in a row? What? Even after he used Safeguard, after he's already poisoned, there's literally no situation where poison powder is a less useful move than in that very situation right there. So I don't remember what I was talking about, but I'm re-recording this because I was not recording my video. I am now. I had recorded my audio, but I forgot to hit the video record button for some reason, because frankly, I'm just a little bit stupid. Then, the first 3 episodes, which is the entire series of the Pokemon Hard Gold Randomizer Nuzlocke, have gone up already as of me recording this. And throughout the recording, towards the later half of it, first episode of this series is going to go up, which is going to be very interesting. I should pay a little bit more attention at least, because otherwise Ira might actually still die. So let's use a potion, which will give me a turn of poison anyway. And I'm pleasantly surprised to see a amount of views in the double digits, at least. I was expecting them like 5 or 6 views at most, and those views might go down as time goes on and the series get longer than 3 episodes, because usually the curve in views in Let's Plays is first and the last episode. If the last episode is... No! No, 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 no! You also have Destiny Bond! Oh no! He didn't do that last time. Does it not count because it's his last Pokemon? I am so lucky. Oh my god. Oh. Does that mean Destiny Bond just doesn't do anything for wild battles? Or is it a special case because it was a gym leader and there was a message from him or something? Something doesn't seem quite right there. But I'm very happy that something didn't go quite right there. Because Iroh is still alive. By all accounts, I mean, he did use Destiny Bond, right? I saw that right. I didn't see the text, but I saw an animation and it really looked like Destiny Bond to me. And I didn't know what his 4th move was, and I know that he doesn't get Destiny Bond. That's like his purpose in life. Stalling people and taking them down with him. That's what Wobbuffet does. Anyway, so I really enjoyed seeing double-digit views and getting comments and just having interaction with you guys, and I didn't realize how much I missed that until I got it back. And I was thinking, that's really what I wanted out of this most. I said it in like the first or the second episode, and maybe in the version of the second episode, which it didn't actually go up, so maybe this is the first time you guys are hearing me say this, and blah, blah, blah. But it's mostly the interaction. It's like I said, and again, maybe this is the first time I'm running shoes. I would rather have like 20 views and most views commenting than having like 5,000 views and only 1 comment, because I like to be able to interact and have a little community going on and just talk about the things that happen in the episode, talk about life a little bit, and it's tomato gross. Of course it's tomato gross, because this episode wasn't scary enough already as it is. I can't poison him. I don't think I can poison the steel type in this generation, can I? Oh no, if you have he probably has confusion, that's a bad idea. Scary face. Okay. I'm gonna attempt poisoning you. You get poisoned. Please. Metal Claw. That's potentially dangerous. Never mind. Doesn't affect Metagross. I didn't think it would. But I had to try. So we're going into Tien, hoping that he doesn't yet have confusion, but he's going to have confusion. He had confusion. I take that remarkably well. And this is going to be neutral, right? Okay, so Metagross is not going to be that big of an issue. Going back. I was thinking, how can I stimulate that? Because that's the part of this I really like. Interacting, talking to you guys in the comments and having you guys react to what I do in the episode. It's what is with the psychic types? I can't deal with you guys. Oh, man. I mean, I'm gonna have to stay in and try. I'm going to scout a little bit here, and with that I mean potion up and see what you're going to do. You're going to tear with me, which leads me to believe that you do not in fact have confusion. And that does a lot of damage, because Aspian is a little bit of a special glass cannon, right? I don't know, but it feels like Umbreon. I know Umbreon is bulky, so it feels natural that Aspian is a glass cannon. We may never find out, luckily. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by having to play the game. I want to talk to you guys. It's literally what I've been trying to say over the past like 5 minutes, and I have not been able to say it because the game has been too distracting. I'm going back to the Pokemon Center because this is scaring the crap out of me. So I am going to do something that was a natural thing way back in the day, and I don't know if Let's Players or PokeTubers in specific still do this, and I might be doing something real weird here, but I'm going to bring back the common question of the day, which means that I have a question on screen at all times, because I have some visual real estate on the bottom right corner, and this entire episode, for the past 12 minutes, 13 minutes almost, you guys have been looking at this question, and I didn't mention it until now, and that's because I haven't come up with the question itself yet. And that's mostly because I haven't had a real story yet. So if I don't come up with a question, there's just going to be a question I think of while editing this, and I want to ask you guys to just go into the comments and discuss, just talk about it and just have some interaction. Hopefully it'll have something to do with the episode, and if it doesn't have anything to do with the episode because nothing interesting happens and I only have to focus on the game because I keep running into Wobbuffet and Metagross, of all things, it'll probably be something like pancakes or waffle. You have self-destruct as well. I live that. I'm so happy Tien is level 16. Finally Joey gets a fucking... I did not say the F word, YouTube. I want you to know. I did not say anything there. That's your system messing up. I didn't say anything bad. This is still a child-friendly, family-friendly space. It's just a good habit to get into. Also, why did I feel like poisoning him was necessary? Because he's probably gonna have confusion. I'm so terrified that anything is going to have confusion, because Psychic is literally the only thing that my team can't deal, and flying actually. Psychic and flying are the two most scary things in the universe for me right now. And I am running into an awful lot of Psychic types. Like, this is no coincidence. I have run into pretty much only Psychic types. I don't know what was one I just knocked out before this. I didn't really pay attention, so it probably wasn't a Psychic type. But other than that, it was a Wobbuffet. Which, granted, didn't have any damaging moves, but was really scary for a moment. Then a Metagross. Then an Espion, now a Psyduck. I was gonna say, if this is not a damn Psychic type, it's luckily not. As a matter of fact, it's actually something that's really weak to me, because I can absorb... Oh, you took that so well! That's not good. That's very not good. I need a better grass type move on Iroh. I can tell. For a moment there, I was thinking, when does Iroh evolve? And then I realized it's already an evolved Pokemon. It needs a Leaf Stone, and it's not going to evolve until I can get one, which is probably going to be fairly far into the game. And let's be honest, I'm going to try keeping Iroh alive wherever possible. But I can't see it happening. I'm gonna be honest. A Pokemon that needs to evolve in order to be... Because Gloom isn't that good. Let's be honest. Gloom just isn't that great. Oh, it's Fortress was the Pokemon that I... Which still was very scary because it had Self-Destruct, which I didn't think about. By all accounts, I should have been thinking about it, but I wasn't. Also, I'm going to go with the pancake or waffle thing because it's just... I don't know if it's funny to you guys, but having such a mundane, stupid question as my first common question of the day, I think it's kind of fitting because I am... It's a Metang! What does the universe have against me? The universe just hates me. I know what this episode is going to be called. Something to do with Psychic. Definitely. Just have to think up a good pun. But literally every Psychic Pokemon in the game we will have seen. I hope not, because that means we also see Mewtwo. Don't do this game. Don't you? Good game. Good game. Diglett. I can deal with Diglett. I can deal with Diglett very easily, as a matter of fact. Keep giving me Pokemon like Diglett, less Metagross, less Metang, and don't you dare give me a Mewtwo. Not even as a wild encounter. I don't want it. Not yet, at least. I want it when I get Ultra Balls. I'll fight a Mewtwo. I'll catch the Mewtwo. For now, I do not want to see any Mewtwo. No Zapdos, no Articuno, no Moltres, no Rayquaza, no Groudon, no nothing. No Legendaries, no Pseudo-Legendaries, nothing. I just want Pidgeys and Digletts. And I'm gonna go back to the Pokemon Center yet again, because these trainers are scaring me a lot. I maybe should stop leading with something that needs to be switched out. But then again, if I stop leading with Joey's not going to get any experience because he might have nature power at this point, but I'm not using Joey until it's a Nuzleaf because let's just take a look at its stats. It's still pretty pathetic. I mean, I know it's level 13 compared to level 15 and level 16, and it's not evolved Pokemon and the others are both ones evolved. Let's just take a look at its stats. 18, 18, 16, 16, 16. 26, 30, 30, 27, 20. 44, 26, 20, 22, 28, 24. 18, 18, 16, 16, 16. It's rather horrible. And then its move, its only useful move, right? Is nature power. It doesn't even get stab. And it changes the move used depending on the location, so it's not even reliable. It might be useful because I think we're going into Mount Moon soon, which means that nature power will turn into a ground type move. Do I even dare go in for this optional battle here? You know what, we're 20 minutes into the episode. I want to make it to Mount Moon in this episode. I'm not going to do any optional battles. I might go back to them between episodes for grinding. Well, no, I can't do trainer battles for grinding off screen. I can do that with... Finally! Something I still cannot properly hit because it's poison type, which resists fighting. Oh, man! Is Joey the right move here? No, because it's going to be a grass type move. I have to go into Tien. It's the only thing that I need to catch another Pokemon. I need to catch something to diversify my team. Because my team is very not equipped. It's poisoned! My team is very not equipped to deal with anything at the moment. I need something like Preferably a Psychic type with a Ghost type move. I don't know if such a thing exists on low levels. I mean, Tiana's doing great work, because not very effective moves are decimating enemy Pokemon. Because I am fairly over-leveled for the enemies I'm facing right now, but that's just because Brock is such disproportionately higher leveled, and that's what generally does 2 Arbok in a row. Really? Because it maps Pokemon 1-to-1, and he originally had... I think this guy had... Actually, I think he had 2 Akins. Because I can remember this guy using Wrap on me in Gen 1. I'm going to stay in... Oh, he has 4 Pokemon. I'm talking nonsense, apparently. Oh, it has Intimidate. It has Intimidate. This might potentially be very bad. I can still 2-hit it. But if he has yet another Arbok, I'm going to switch out anyway after this turn. Because I need to heal up Tien, I need to antidote him, and I hope he's going to go into something. Critical hit would have been useful on my first hit there, thank you very much. Sunflora. Literally one of the most useless Pokemon in existence. I can just Poison Powder, then do nothing, heal up Tien, and wait for the 4th Pokemon to be a Mewtwo. Because inevitably, we know it's going to happen. It's how I lose most of my Nuzlocke. I mean, the last one I did was against a Garchomp, which isn't quite a Mewtwo, but I think I've lost like 2 or 3 Nuzlockes to an Arceus, which is actually stupid. Okay, I'm getting worked up. Relax. We can just use an antidote. We got it for a reason, because it was a Pokemon, an item on the ground, so we just picked it up. We didn't buy it. I was scared there for a moment because I saw that it's special attack rose. Then I remembered, oh yeah, it's a Sunflora. It doesn't matter because it can't do anything against me. It only got absorbed probably, which doesn't do... Why do I keep using Pokeballs when I want to use potions? Because they both start with a P, that's why. Mostly because I'm stupid though. That's the real reason. Just because I'm stupid. Which also has a P in it, but that's in the middle, not up the front, so it doesn't really work. Oh, also because I'm out of potions. I'm gonna go back into Tien because I'm impatient. I want you all to know the best course of action here is to use Absorb to speed it up, not go back into Tien to speed it up. Even though it's not very effective, it's just the safest thing to do. But I'm an impatient idiot, so I'm going to Karate Chop this thing, and it's going to die. Obviously, it's not going to be a big deal, but it could have gone very badly. Loudred. I was thinking Ludicolo for a second. Loudred is no issue whatsoever. I can outspeed it. It's weak to Karate Chop. It's Stab. It's going to 1-hit KO. That's fine. Ludicolo would have been a little bit more of an issue. And I saw Loudred in my mind. Ludicolo just happened. I don't know why. Joey is evolving, finally. I didn't think he would evolve this soon, but that's good. We've got an evolved Pokemon now. We've got a full team of 1 evolved Pokemon now. It's the first actual evolution we have, is what I mean. And it's going to be significantly more useful, so let's check its stats, because it's probably going to be around 25 now. I think Nuzleaf gets significantly more useful than Seedot. Joey, summary. He did get a level up, but mostly 28, 16, 25, 20, 25. That's so much, ridiculously so much better. I mean, he still doesn't have any useful moves. I'm thinking... I've wasted a couple of Pokeballs, so I should definitely go buy some Pokeballs. And I definitely should get some potions as well. Let's get 5 potions again. And 3 Pokeballs we can afford. We need some more money. How is it that we're short on money? Because we're not fighting every trainer we can, that's why. And let's check, just to be sure, in the TM case. we've got Rock Tomb. Can anybody learn Rock Tomb? Joey can or Tian can? I'm gonna go with Joey because Joey will have a useful move with Rock Tomb and Tian already has a useful move in Karate Chop. Rock Tomb is 50 and 80. It's not a great move, but it's better than Harden. Maybe actually I should have gotten rid of Bide. In very rare situations when you know you can take 2 hits, Bide is actually fairly good. I did use it a couple of times during grinding. It's very scary to use in a Nuzlocke. But in that rare moment where you can use it, it can be devastating to the opponent. Because it returns twice the damage you took, I believe. Just like a counter or a mirror code. But it stores it up to 2 turns, which makes it way more risky. But also way more powerful. So I think this is the last mandatory battle we have to do. So let's do it. And then we can go into the grass and capture our new Pokemon for this route. And I won't be going into Mount Moon this episode. I'll leave it up to the next episode. And you have a Larvitar, which I guess we're not using Rock Tomb yet. I guess we're going back into Tien and giving him even more experience. I really don't want Tien to get this over leveled, but everything we run into, it's just the only Pokemon that can do anything against it is Tien. So I really hope that whatever we catch in the upcoming grass is going to give a little bit more variety to our team, because Tien is carrying us so much. He's level 18, or she is level 18 already. I'm gonna refer to it as a guy. I'm sorry. I'm gonna stay in because, again, against a poison type, there's nothing I can do, especially if it's a poison grass type. It's just, I have no counter for this, and you do have Mega Drain. That's very not good. It's never mind. It's trivial because I'm overleveled. I keep forgetting how overleveled I am. Then again, Stun Spore was really annoying at the beginning of this episode, so if I get paralyzed like 10 times in a row again, I'm going to be severely annoyed. What is that even? What does aromatherapy do? I don't know what that texture means. Isn't that supposed to heal status conditions? Why would you use it? Because you see I am paralyzed? Is that it? Okay, so that was a lot easier than I was expecting it to be. Okay, wild encounter time. Let's do this. It's a Pidgeot. That's actually not good. I'm gonna go into Tien, hoping that Tien can live a couple of hits. I mean, it's great in one way, because we'll have some diversity on our team, right? We'll have, that's a crit, oh, that's pathetic. We'll have a flying type. And we'll have a flying type, which also has quick attack, which is a priority move, which can come in handy. How much does Gust do? Okay, I can take a couple of hits. Why do I keep getting paralyzed? Can you explain? I don't need my accuracy chopped in half. You're also a normal type. I entirely forgot that Pidgeot is a normal type. And as such, does not resist my fighting type moves and die to one. And I definitely should have used low kick there because it was less powerful and I wasn't trying to kill it. So yeah, no Pidgeot for our team. Would have been great to have some diversity. Wasn't the diversity I was looking for, but then again, running into a wild Espion or something in the grass wasn't really going to happen. So it's been a rough episode. And it's been hot, and I'm really looking forward to ending this episode and reading about whether you guys like waffles or pancakes more, and turning my fan back on, because in this half an hour I've been recording, well, I've been recording for 45 minutes, because after 15 minutes of the first attempt of this episode I realized that I wasn't actually recording. the temperature in my room just skyrockets. So I'm going to end this episode, and you guys know what to do. Leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you've enjoyed this video. You know, all that good stuff. I'll see you all back next time when we're going into Mount Moon. I won't have to grind because I'm over leveled as all heck. And we'll probably try to catch a Pokemon next episode. And if we get through Mount Moon, we'll actually be able to catch yet another Pokemon at the other side of Mount Moon. For the second gym battle, which is going to be scary yet again. But that won't be next episode, so let's not worry about that. I'll see you all next time. Bye.